Same.
What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Louie with Needed Talks.
Aaliyah Porter. Hey, y'all.
How you guys doing? This is Needed Talks. I'm Azel, and I'm with
Jocelyn. Hey guys, welcome back to Needed Talks. It's Taj, and I'm here with
Will.
What's our first topic?
How much intimacy should couples have a week? How much is
Sure,
too
for
much
sure.
and how much is too less, I guess.
All right. So to start that off, how do I say this without sounding fucked up?
Yeah, it's already about to be fucked up.
All right. I feel like whenever I need that motherfucker, I should get it.
Shouldn't me. I feel like if there is no ring on my finger,
You getting cheated on. Oh, you already got to finish that sentence.
if there
You're
is
getting
no
you.
ring on my finger, then you have sex when I say so. And if I don't want to fuck you, then we're not fucking.
Answer this question
Simple as
honestly.
that.
Sunday. And then Tuesday and Wednesday, we ain't getting Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, we ain't getting into it. Thursday roll around. I'm like, all right, come on, we can do it again. You telling me on Friday you gonna leave?
this shit pissing me off. What's up with all these days in between? And then you talking about you a pillow princess. So now the one time I get me some coochie out the week, you and missionary just sitting
Listen.
there. Oh my God.
I'm tired today.
I hate you.
And you
Not
chose this
literally.
day. I'm just some men that I've liked way more than other men. You know what I'm saying? One man might get a lot more than the next.
Damn. That's cold world.
You know what I'm saying? There might be one man I
Be
barely
the best
like.
nigga.
He doing everything right, but it's
Don't
like
be the less nigga.
I don't even like you for real, so you're not gonna get that. There might be the next nigga. He doing, decent shit, but I like
The
you.
one,
You
the
might get
fool
that.
nigga. That's the fool nigga.
Honestly.
That.
Answer
No,
this que-
seriously.
No. Answer
Like
this
if
question
I don't
honestly.
want to fuck you, we're not fucking because we're not married. If it's like if we're married, it's like okay, like if you want to have sex, yeah. But if I'm not married to you, we might not have sex at all.
So you don't
But
got
I'm
no-
abstaining though, so that's just me speaking from my perspective right now. But like back then, it really was like whenever if I didn't want it, then we not doing it. If I want it, then we gonna do it. Like
So you don't got no problem telling your man no.
no problem at all.
And let me ask you this real genuine
No
question.
means
And keep
no.
it a being when we want to ask you this.
Mhm.
How many times you been cheated on?
I don't know. Shit, I ain't never catch nobody. And I snoop, so I be in phones.
I'm gonna keep it a being with you. Damn near every nigga you've been with cheated on.
I
me. I'm
be
telling
in
you
phones.
that right now.
Hey, I be in phones, so and I have niggas' hearts, so it don't matter. So you cheat on bitches that you probably fuck all the time too. So it really don't matter. If
What
you
you
a
mean?
cheater, you a cheater. It don't matter
No,
if she
no.
fucking you every
All
day
right.
or not.
No, so I'm gonna put it like this, right? After a while, I'm not saying the first time you tell your man no, he's about to go cheat on you.
Mm.
But you got to understand that men are like significantly more sexual than women are. Well, let me not say that. Let me not say
Okay.
that.
Okay.
But a lot of men are significantly more sexual than your average woman.
Mm-hmm.
So you only got so many no's until he start thinking like, damn, like, is it worth it to be here? Like, I love you so much. And this is what I be saying. I be saying too. I honestly believe that you can love a woman and still cheat on her.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's like,
That
all
love
right.
fucking me.
It's like after a certain point, it's like, all right, she's a good woman, but she can't get it right in this area. And at the same time, it's her. They ready to fuck right now.
And
So
that's
why I
on
gotta
you.
keep hearing this no and they about to
And that's on you. If you want to go out there and be with them skeezers, you could do that. But if you want to fuck with me, a queen, you're gonna do what I say. And if I say I don't want to fuck, we're not fucking.
do what I say.
And if you want to have sex more than I say, then you gotta marry me. And if you don't want to marry me, then bye. Shit me.
So I want to know your answer.
It's crazy because when you look at it and you're like once a week, you're like, oh, that's not even that bad, But then how he worded it was 4 times a month. Now sometimes months got 5 weeks. You feel me? So it's like, hold on, like, are we about to do this 4 times a month in May? Like, nigga, this 5 weeks this month. Like, this 5 Fridays. Like, I got paid 5 times. I know you want to go out. You try, you feel me? Get your crab, boy. Or I ain't gonna get no. You feel me? Once a week is wild. I don't know. There's a lot of things that goes on throughout the day. It's like we want to, like I'm very attracted to my girls. Like why, why not?
Right.
They make it seem like it's such a bad thing. It's like no, like you're walking in front of me in straight drawers in the morning. Like put some fucking shorts on when you make these eggs. Like you're walking straight drawers. Like of course I want some right now. Now I'm bad. Now I'm an addict.
Here's what I would say to that. I feel like there's absolutely nothing wrong with making love to your partner. I feel like as frequently as y'all want to do it, y'all should do it. You know what I'm saying? If you want to do it 10 times a week, 2 times a week, whatever, cool. But like, I feel like The way he worded it on Facebook, it made it seem like it was a schedule.
It made it seem like it wasn't
And-
consensual. Like he's like, bro,
No.
like, can I get some?
Now,
Like,
I
what's
feel
going on? And now he feels like he
Mhm.
needs the pride to get it.
I don't know. I
Like-
mean, there could be a few factors that go into that, though, because personally, my sex drive depends on how I'm being treated.
Okay.
So I'm not going to lie to you. If I'm being treated really well, you can get that every day. You can get that twice a day if you really wanted to. However, if I'm not getting treated well, I'm not going to feel inclined to fuck you.
How females do they do with the nails? There we
What
go.
time do I have to be fucking
If
7 days a
you're
week?
if you're in a relationship, right? How many times do you think you should be having sex?
If I'm in a you know that post that be like, yeah, living pussy is the hard pussy to get.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been there, done that, 8 years.
Oof.
So yeah, I'm not gonna sit here and be like, yeah, sex three days a week is convenient. Nah, because on Tuesdays we might be cleaning the house, and on Wednesdays it might just be movie night, and on Thursday, we might just get into that after work, and we might get to that Friday, Saturday I might not be nowhere to be found. I'm outside with my friends. Again, I'm not just your sex partner.
Nowhere to
I
be
am
found is a whole
everything
different
else.
conversation on your ass, but
I'm saying like I'm a lot of other things. I don't have that free time. I'm tired after
on a
work.
Friday night.
I'm saying like I'm tired on a Friday.
I
I'm
feel
tired after work. Every day you're going to work. I'm not just a sex animal. I'm not just a person that's just gonna be waiting for you living with someone you don't even want to come home and fuck every day. Why the fuck you ain't wash the dishes? You talking about some sex? You talking about sex and the laundry still sitting on the floor?
I was gonna do it after.
Yeah, do it now, and then maybe
I just wanted to relieve a little something here and there.
if you
Then I throw the clothes up in that bitch.
Maybe if I came home and you was already standing there like, yeah, babe, I washed the dishes and I put the clothes in it. I might be like, damn, all right. But you ain't doing that. You got the clothes still on the floor.
Okay, so if
the dishes still in the sink.
He don't do shit wrong. You love him to death. You do everything right. Boom, boom, boom.
We
How
still
many
not
times?
fucking every day. We fucking about twice a week.
Oh hell no!
Yes, we are. We're
Hell
fucking about
no.
twice a week.
Twice
I got
a week
shit to
is
do.
Crazy.
I'm an
I'm trying.
entrepreneur. I'm a mother. I work a full-time job. I take care of my kid. I do a lot of shit. I'm a lot of things in a day-to-day basis.
Man,
At the end of the night, I don't
sex
always
ain't
have the
no-
mental capacity for
We just
that.
need 15 minutes. We just need 15 minutes. You tell me you don't got a little free 10, 15 minutes.
I mean,
you
and then I
you
think,
talk-
and then
you-
no. I get what you're saying, but this is where it comes in. This is where it get hard, right? I'll give you that 15 minutes, and I'm a pillow princess. I ain't gonna hold you.
Oh yeah, we can.
Yeah, come on, because I'm tired today. But you
Niggas-
want that? I'm a pillow princess. Let's get it done.
Niggas be mad as you.
Now you
I
mad
know.
as hell because I'm laying on the pillow.
You goddamn right,
You wanted it though.
girl.
Oh, you don't want it no more?
This one niggas. All right, I ain't gonna say you should cheat. This nigga like me, I leave. All right, I don't cheat.
So
nigga
you
like
telling me-
I'll leave you so fast.
So you're telling me this week, right? It's just a rough week. I got a lot to do. We ain't get into that this week, right?
Mhm.
And then Sunday come, and we get into it on Sunday. And then Tuesday and Wednesday, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, we ain't getting into it. Thursday roll around. I'm like, all right, come on, we can do it again.
Shit
You telling me on Friday you gonna leave?
This shit pissing me off. What's up with all these days in between? And then you talking about you a pillow princess. So now the one time I get me some coochie out the week, you and missionary just sitting
Listen.
there. Oh my God.
I'm tired today.
I hate you.
And you
Not
chose this
literally.
day. I'm
There we
saying-
go. That's for the men right there. Treat them right. You might get that shit twice a day, but that's a fucking lie, okay?
It's not okay.
That's a fucking-
not a random man. Now, if you just talking to some random
Let me
man
tell
and
you
he
something.
doing whatever, you're not getting out of me. But if my partner, the person I am with, is treating me well in all aspects and regards, I have absolutely no problem giving him that. Yeah.
I feel you. He should, as
Like-
he should get it.
So 4 times a week, it makes me think, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel
Like
like
there's something
most
wrong.
women wants to, have sex with their man. Something is wrong if she's only having sex with you 4 times a month. So now we need to look within ourselves. What am I doing? What am I bringing to the table? And I'm not saying that it got to be financial, whatever, but like, do you ask her how her day go?
Okay.
Do you make sure she's fed at the end of the day?
Or is it
if
just
she
straight
says she had a
sex?
long day, do you want to rub it back? And that's another thing.
Y'all just both get off work. It's like, fuck it.
Hold on. And another thing, a lot of people forget that foreplay is way before sex. And I'm not even talking about the head or the whatever. No. How I'm treated throughout that day depends on how I'm going to fuck you that night.
That is true.
If I wake up to he made breakfast, he made sure the house was clean, whatever, cool, or he just handled what he needed to handle. I didn't have to worry about shit all day. Come nighttime, he wants some. He didn't handle shit all day. I'm going to provide that.
All right. Quick question. Right?
Right?
Quick question. Now, say he does all these things, right?
Mhm.
Say you wake up, he got breakfast for you, boom. ready for you, spread. Everything's, oh my God, everything's great. You go up, he got the bath for you. You go to work, come home, house is clean,
Oh
spotless,
my God,
it's
that
straight,
sounds so amazing.
right?
But continue.
And then you fall asleep.
Oh, he gonna get some when
No,
I
no,
wake
no,
up.
no, no,
He
no,
gonna
no,
get
no,
some when I
no.
wake
Let's
up.
wait. Let's pause it back. Now, in that nighttime at 10 o'clock, when that man was expecting some ass, and he's sitting there, and he's like, whoa.
Listen.
Right, wait. Just let me get it off.
Go ahead.
And he's like, damn, what's going on here? Right? And he goes to wake you up because he's like, oh, I did everything. I'm boom, boom, boom. And you're just not that kind of person who likes to get woken up. So now you fell asleep at 10 and he's all ready. And he's like, yeah, I just feel nice. I'm doing all this. Boom, he's downstairs. He's getting his vibe off. He's dancing, smoking, feeling great. You sleep. He's like, I'm about to wake you up to some. And you just blow this man's vibe. You're like, no, what do you think this is?
See,
now
it sounds like that's happened to you before.
No. This happens to a lot of people before.
Okay,
because
but
as a man, we
here's
don't
what-
forget the little things.
But here's what
and
I'm
this
gonna
to
say.
a female would be some little shit because, like you said,
Mhm.
he'll just get some in the morning. Now, listen, in that moment, right there, where we wanted it, and we did not have it and get it from our woman who says we can, how do you think that makes a man feel? Little and small. I'll tell you how it makes us feel.
Can I answer the damn question? Damn! Like you answered it for me.
Just fucking with you.
But no, real shit though. As somebody that has fallen asleep on a man and has been falling asleep on,
Bro, what?
okay?
Okay.
I've had a nigga fall asleep with me. I'm like, yeah, I'm about to get some tonight. I look over, knocked out.
Damn.
I get it. You know what I'm saying? So I get the frustration.
Females feel like that too?
Yes.
Damn.
What?
Thought it was just a man.
I had one particular person, anytime I came to his crib, I look over, knocked out. Why did you invite me here?
Damn.
What's going on?
It's 1:30. You knew the call.
Yeah,
The
like
fuck
what?
is
Like
going
why are
on?
you asleep? Like,
Why would you set me
so
up, nigga? You
I
not
get
even
it.
up.
I get it. You done did all this stuff. You trying to prep the mood. You're
Cuddle
doing
date.
all the appropriate foreplay and not just the sexual foreplay.
Yeah.
The intimacy. You know what I'm saying? Like I get that. You be frustrated. And if that could happen on a consistent basis, I start asking some questions like, hey, like I'm doing X, Y, and Z. You know what's up, but you're not trying to, that's something that would prompt to a conversation. But what I'm saying is, ain't nothing wrong. Because sometimes, I go over my nigga house, I be tired. You know what I'm saying? He done did everything right. He done fed me. I got the itis. I might go to sleep.
So would you?
But however, me personally, and that's why I wanted to say, like, I can't answer for every other female. I can
Yeah.
answer for me. You wake me up at 2, 3 a.m. and I'm feeling you and you done did everything right, I will gladly.
True. So I guess it depends on the female. Some females
That's what
just
I'm
don't-
saying. It
some-
really depends. And then it doesn't just depend on the
They don't
female.
like
It
getting
depends
woken
on
up.
who they're dealing with. Because there's been some men that I've liked way more than other men. You know what I'm saying? One man might get a lot more than an ex.
Damn. That's cold world.
You know what I'm saying? There might be one man I
Be
barely
the best
like.
nigga.
He doing everything right. But it's
Don't
like,
be the less nigga.
I don't even like you for real. So you're not gonna get that. There might be the next nigga. He doing, decent shit. But I like
The
you.
one,
You
the
might get
fool
that.
nigga. That's the fool nigga. See, she exposed it. That's crazy. But are you trying? So are you saying that once a week is okay? But it's not you. But it's still okay
I mean, it's decent, but that's not what I'd want.
in both ranges.
I'm
You think
more
that's
of
not?
a-
So you think on both sides, once a week is bad? Like if he's not trying to give you that,
It's
once
giving
a
y'all
week-
don't really like each other
like-
for real. But then again, you don't know somebody's schedule. There's like, I have a friend who, is in a relationship. Her and her boyfriend's schedules are completely opposite. She works day, he works nights. They only see each other, like, and actually get to spend time together once or twice a week. So they have sex once or twice a week. That makes sense in their case. And that's what I'm
because
saying.
they only see. Yeah.
Exactly. So we don't
It's
know.
like you spending time. You got 1,000 hours with this person. Like
Exactly. But if you're
Okay.
spending
I get
all
what you're
day,
saying.
all night, every day with this person, and somehow
That
y'all
makes
laid
sense.
up all the time, but somehow you're only fucking once a week. I mean, I don't know. Like, I'm 22. I haven't lived that long. I don't know. But me personally, I aim for a smooth 3 to 5 times a week if I'm with you, and especially if I live with you.
That's
Like, what are we doing? Like, we don't gotta fuck every day. We
That's
definitely
what
don't
we
gotta fuck
aim
every day.
for.
But it's like,
And you
come
know when you get
on,
older,
like-
you get older and you look at things like business, like graphs and numbers.
Mhm.
That's the number we aim for. We aim for that number. That's the
3 to
average. That's the
5.
mean right there. We want that. 3 to
Mhm.
5. That's what we want. We normally get the 1 to 3. And when we get the 1 to 3, it's like, hold on, the fuck is going on here? You get what I'm
I
saying?
feel
When
like
you
1
gotta
to 3
ask
is
a little
like-
bit. When you gotta ask a little bit more than you used to, it's like, hold on, what the fuck is going on here? You gotta check yourself sometimes. Like, hold on, like.
And I also just want to say, like, it doesn't just always fall on the man. There can be times where the woman isn't carrying her weight. And a man doesn't want to be intimate with her because X, Y, Z. Now, given most men aren't that mature or that there. Most men want to fuck regardless. But there are men
I'ma
out
tell
there
you
that's
now,
like, hey, she's not meeting X, Y, and Z. Why would
women, if you have a man, if you have someone that's interested in you, okay, hygiene, that's the only thing holding you back.
I?
That is the only thing. Men are men. Don't stink. They just don't stink. And you'll be fine.
Shit, even
There's
if you do
someone
stink,
out there
some
for
men
everyone,
out
just
there
don't
might
stink.
hit it.
Just don't stink. That's it. But
But
what time are we at right now? 30 seconds. You might as well cut it right there.
yeah,
like,
I said everything I need to say.
Nah,
No,
word,
shit,
like, we just
So does the ring make you more horny?
It's like it really is strict though. I'm so strict. Like it's really strict.
Yo, okay,
It's
never
really
get no
strict.
pussy in this house, man.
It's really strict. It's so strict. Like I don't know. It's like I feel like it's like once you get past a certain age, I feel like my brain developed 25. Like it's.
Does the ring make you more horny though? What makes you want to fuck more because you got
I'm
a
gonna
ring?
keep it a being like biblically speaking.
Now niggas is biblical.
Biblically
All of a
speaking,
sudden niggas is biblical.
as a
Oh,
Christian
fucking
woman,
crying.
as a Christian queen, like you, like if I'm your wife,
Niggas got a
it's
cup
different.
right now.
Yes,
now niggas is
okay.
biblical.
What you mean? What does that
Go
mean?
ahead, go ahead. my
Do
fault.
we have to get religious in here? I don't want to have to do this to you. But anyway, as I was saying, religiously speaking, like if you're not my husband, I don't have to do nothing you say, like at all. Like literally,
So your submission
Not
turns
shit.
on
when
at a
I get a
certain
ring.
point.
When I get a ring.
So you're not submissive by nature. You're submissive by
By circumstance.
circumstance.
Yeah. And if you broke, I'm not submitting to you either.
Even as your husband?
That's subjective. It depends. Like if you go broke for a little bit and then we could like help each other, that's different. But it's like if you're my boyfriend and you're broke, I'm not submitting to you
When
at
you
all.
marry you?
If you, I wouldn't like, say yes if you're not stable. Oh my bad. Yeah, we can't be answering her. But yeah, it's about like stability, comfortability, provider, all that. Like, and it's not like okay, you got to take care of me and like no, it's more so like be in your right state of mind, be stable, stop trying to have sex every day, get your life together, and then we get married, and then we can do all that.
You heard it here first, fellas. It's strict in the motherfucker
Strict
around
as
here.
hell around here.
So,
Don't get in my DM thinking that I'm easy because I'm not going.
but look, all right. So let's fast forward. You're married now, right?
Yeah.
How much is too much? How much? When is your husband asking for too much now? How many times a week is your husband asking for too much?
There's really no limit once we married.
At some point in this story, you happened to me. I know I'm not listening.
dead
So you
serious.
telling me you just selectively horny until you get the ring. Now when you get a ring, all of a sudden it's unlimited pussy wetness.
Yep.
Something ain't right with this story.
What can I say? I feel like that's how it's gonna be for me.
I feel it. I mean, I guess it's discipline. I feel it.
It is discipline.
It's discipline. That's what you're trying to say.
Yep.
So you all right. So let me ask you this: you are horny for dude before he's your husband. You
Yeah.
just are being disciplined.
Yeah.
Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah.
That makes more sense.
Yeah.
I fuck with that.
Yep. Can't give you too much before the ring. So. Oh, if you too horny, does that make you gay?
Chose this day that I'm tired. I had a long day, and then my thing is, a man that listens, right? Ain't no man. If I'm talking to you all day, right, and I'm telling you my day is rough, why the fuck are you trying to fuck on me at the end of the
You're
night?
right. That is disrespectful.
That's disrespectful as
I
hell.
ask tomorrow when you have a better day.
Ask me in the morning. Ask me off the wake up at 6 o'clock
That's when you
before
do
we
some-
get ready for work.
That's when you do some little shit. You send her some money for lunch.
And then you
maybe.
send us some,
Hey,
shit
hope
like
you have
that.
a
Or,
better
we
day at
do
work
that. We get
today.
into that
You
in the
feel me?
morning, We
Man,
get into
you
that.
know.
You rub some feet at the end of the night. You let me go to sleep, and in the
Word,
morning,
you know
I'm
what I
like,
mean?
damn, let me slide it on him before I get out the bed.
Word. But you still gotta be consistent because I
It
feel
gotta
like
be consistent. Like it gotta be 3 days in a row.
shit. I mean, listen.
I mean, what if you put me through the bed yesterday and I'm sore today? I don't get a break.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay,
What about
fair.
every-
No, you
what
say
about
okay,
every-
fair
what about
enough until
every
it's
other-
until
What
it.
about every other day? Monday. All right.
All right, what if we have sex on Monday, Tuesday we don't have sex, Wednesday come and I just so happen I got somewhere to go.
Now then Thursday I got somewhere to go.
Then that's just how it
That's
works.
the problem. This motherfucker be up.
So I gotta be,
sometime, bro.
so I gotta be available, but you gonna go do what you want to do, and I just gotta be available for when you come back. Because if we both got something to
I
do,
feel
we
like
got
should be
something to
able-
do.
I agree. We should be able to compromise. We should be able to have the conversation and talk about it. But I feel like that's the tough part for a lot of dudes, though. You try to compromise and you try to understand. You be busy sometimes. You be this. But then all of a sudden, you 2 years in and you like, this shit's starting to piss me off. You feel me? And now because I feel like y'all don't compromise for real. Y'all think y'all do. Y'all had the conversation, but then when a nigga but then we be like, nigga, this my pussy. All right.
But coming from a man that y'all will sit and be like, yeah, I want a woman that works. I want a woman that get her on, right? And then she go get her on, and it's like, damn, you're not around enough. You're not around enough. Now you over here and you doing this and you doing that, and you ain't got no time to fuck me. Well, you the one who told me you wanted a woman who got it.
Because I work too, and I'm still around enough.
So you telling me you got time to be with your homeboys, go to work, go to the gym, fuck therapy, because y'all don't give a fuck about that part.
I've been to therapy.
So, you go to work, you do your 6 to 2. Let's say 6 to 2, 9 to 5. And then you go to the gym, you go, do what you do with your homeboys or whatever. You might want to get a drink at the end of the night. Now I gotta be up at 11:30 waiting for you to come home so we can fuck.
No, that's disrespectful. That's a very jam-packed day. I don't do that shit that much in the day. I go to work.
But I'm saying though, like,
home to you.
Yeah, you go to work,
My
you come
boys
home
can
to
see
me. All right, now we both home. I didn't cook dinner. We didn't watch the movie. We got into that.
So do you feel like you are? I mean, okay. So are you just not really a sexual person like that, basically?
It all depends.
Like you. I'm not saying you don't
time.
like sex.
I don't have the time.
I feel like even like.
What am I supposed to do? Put my son on the back burner, put him in the trunk, and be like, "Yeah, come over."
Of course not. But listen, dog. I've dealt with baby mothers. Okay, and there's some that are good mothers, but when they just fuck with you and they like to fuck, they're gonna make time. People that like to do something gonna make that time. So I feel like you're not making the time because you don't really care that much for sex. While a motherfucker that do care for that sex, they gonna make the time because it's not like your child goes to sleep at a point in time. Your child be with their father. Like,
but if my son go to sleep at 8 o'clock and I tell you to come over and you don't get here until 10:30, 11, we're not doing anything anymore. It took you too long.
All right, say you drop your son off with his grandma. He going through the weekend, Friday through Sunday.
If I'm dropping my son off to my
and your nigga fucking that whole weekend?
If I'm dropping my son off to his grandma, you knew 2 days in advance he's going to his grandma on Friday, so you should be available to come to my crib.
So I'm there. So that means we fucking all weekend.
But if I sit here and tell you my son going with his grandma, and you tell me you got something to do, you got something to do. Don't expect me to be sitting here waiting for you to come back for us to fuck.
Word. Why don't you tell me the son?
Once you tell me. Yeah. Okay, you're dropping your son off on Friday, but I gotta go do something on Friday. Friday, we're not fucking. Catch you Saturday.
I'll be there Saturday.
And Saturday roll around, and you supposed to be there at 7 o'clock, and you don't show up until 11:30. You're not fucking me on Saturday.
Something happens.
It better be your mom better have died.
Whoa, fuck.
Yeah, it better be a real live emergency for you not to be there on the time that you're supposed to be there. You better be there at the time. If we got arrangements, we got plans. You got to be there. And first of all, I like a man that's confident. I'm not saying I'm not sexual. I'm sexual, but I like the man to take the lead. I do. A little waist pull, a little something,
If you don't
that's me.
Don't get me wrong. I agree, nigga, you take the lead from here and there, but a motherfucker that don't ever take that initiative, you not fucking with me for real. Ain't no way you not the one initiating sex sometimes.
See, my initiation just be, you look good enough, I can eat you up.
Okay, that's fair.
Now you sitting here like, damn, what the fuck? And you just like, thanks, babe.
Nah.
I don't even want to fuck you no more. You ain't even get the picture. Like, I just threw the hand out there.
Touch it a lot.
You want me to come up and grab your shit? Like,
yeah. Yes. yes.
No,
I don't give a damn. What? Push a nigga on the bed. Nigga, what?
Nah. I'm not getting into all that. I'm not doing nothing.
See? I
don't get into all that.
That's the problem.
That's the problem.
That's the problem. You can start getting into all that.
Then when I be over masculine, now I'm the problem. Now it's like, damn, now you didn't drag me to the edge of the bed. And you feel like you got me feeling like I ain't the man here because
shit, I ain't gonna say, but don't grab me by my ankles and drag me. That's kind of crazy. But like, whoa, see why? See, that's your problem. Y'all take shit too far. Nigga, I said throw it. I said maybe push a nigga on the bed real quick. Grab a little something. You don't got to sit here and start manhandling me and shit. Now I feel like I'm pussy.
Now I gotta show you who.
I don't know. Maybe one night, like that might not
maybe
be that
one
bad.
night.
Yeah.
The man's perspective. So women have to get
proposed
to. They have to get proposed to.
I don't have to convince you to marry me.
Why don't I hate this?
Why do
Yo,
I have to fuck you for you to marry me?
Wait, you're not. Wait.
People wait till marriage all the time.
You're missing my point. This is somebody that you truly see your life with.
Yeah.
Right? You truly see your life with. And it comes to this circumstance where, all right, she's not giving me enough. But you want to take it there. And now this is on the table. are you submitting to it before marriage because you fuck with this nigga so much? But are you gonna take that stance on this is what I
I
believe?
have submitted before out of weakness.
Hold on, rewind.
But
rewind.
in
Oh,
my
go ahead, fault,
strongest
go ahead.
state of mind, I would rather wait.
So
But
you'll-
out of weakness, I have like had sex with my boyfriend before.
So
Like,
you'll
I'm not a
wait to have
virgin.
sex with somebody until y'all get married. Like
Yeah, that's
that's
like
what you're looking
on
for.
some new leaf type shit.
Hold
Like
on,
that
wait.
wasn't me like
Oh,
last
so that's
year.
what you
Like,
think into now. Like,
yeah,
we
that's
gonna-
my now current.
Where you-
feel me?
where
Like,
you
I'm not a
have me
virgin.
at-
Like
where you have me at is, why should I have to convince you to marry me?
with
right?
my coochie though.
Okay, that's what I ain't hear that part.
Yeah, with my coochie though.
Okay, I ain't hear that part.
I
Yo,
need
wait,
dick
You
before
should
we
already
get
wanna
married.
marry me
No,
off
but
Before you propose to me, I need to try that dick.
character, virtue.
What if that's the thing that gets you over that hump with this guy?
Like,
But
what if
that
you
means
marry
that's
him and
not
his
the
dick
type
little?
of nigga I want to be with.
feel that,
Because that
feel
means
that.
you only with me for pleasure,
I
and
feel
that's
that.
not the type of relationship I want.
I
You
feel
should be
that.
with me for virtuous reasons,
That's
because you
valid.
like my character, my spirit, anything.
That's valid.
Okay, so let me
Now
say
you-
this.
now you preaching.
Yeah.
That
Now you
yeah.
preaching.
That is true. That is true. And I know that they say you're not supposed to have sex until you're married. Okay, I understand that wholeheartedly. But let's be
Wholeheartedly.
realistic here.
That was back then. That was you're not supposed to have sex till you're married.
At all.
That was a good deal back then.
But now
you get
we are
married,
in
you
a
was getting a virgin.
Lustful
Nowadays,
generation.
You getting
In
her
this
patties fully
lustful,
baked.
in this lustful generation, of course,
Yeah,
that's
so
not
it's not
normalized
the same.
anymore. But
So-
it's okay. I'm gonna be different. I don't want to be like everybody
But
else.
he's not getting
give a fuck.
niggas don't get the same deal they used to get back then. We used to get virgins when we married you. Now it's like,
Too
what are
damn
we
bad.
marrying you for?
That's too damn bad.
That's a serious
You
question.
gonna marry me because you want me for me, not my body.
So honest question: what if you marry a nigga like, and you like, this is not sexually satisfying me,
Now you gotta wake up to this nigga every day and the dick is boring.
and you wait until marriage so you
But
can't
it's
go
like-
cheat?
Now you married to this
But
nigga.
it's
Now
like-
you married.
It depends on, like, I'm not just gonna marry somebody for no reason. It got to be a reason for me to say yes. Like, I might like your character, like how you make me feel, anything like that. It might supersede the sex.
I mean, and sometimes when you really like a motherfucker, it amplifies.
it amplifies everything else.
That is true because I was fucking with some nigga. His dick was little, but I really liked him.
Yeah. Then when you for me,
But I was.
but then when you get out of love with me,
You was what?
She
I
was
was
cheating.
praying.
You was what?
Praying for better days.
Praying. That's insane.
Praying.
That's wild.
But no, like realistically, I know we're supposed to wait till marriage, but honestly, I can't marry you unless I know what you're working with. Cause I would never commit adultery, so I would never cheat on you. So I have to know what I'm going in with.
I would never cheat on you. Oh my God.
No, I would never cheat if I'm married. No, if I'm married though, like not like if we marry, I'm not cheating on my husband. That's why I need to go in fully knowing that
I
you're
feel
gonna
like
be blowing
it's a
my
mental
back
thing.
out.
It's a mental thing for me. It's a mental
Trump
thing.
is trying to make that shit illegal.
What?
What?
Like
Yeah.
it's a
As he
crime.
should.
Yeah,
I
he
fuck with him
should.
for that.
I agree with that.
I
I
mean,
fuck
in
with
certain
that.
states, it is already a crime to cheat on you.
It is, and in religion,
That's why I need to get married. Sue these niggas.
So these niggas.
Yeah.
I mean, you get married, you're gonna assume.
Regardless.
Regardless.
So that's
That's why marriage is.
Marriage is a big commitment. I
Yeah.
feel like.
oh yeah,
Yes.
wasn't me on